Hello, my name is Im, and welcome back to my channel. This is really exciting, and I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna get right into all the shows, and Doctor Who is one of them. It's been a long-running show on my channel, on and off, of course, but now I'm back. And now there's scheduled releases, and there's going to be a specific day for Doctor Who. Check it out in the pinned comment. I'm not sure yet, but by the time this is up, there's going to be a schedule for all the releases on my channel. And I would like to thank all the patrons. Thank you. And if you would like early access, you can head on over to Patreon right now. You can check out the next episode. Right after this, you can check out full length if you're into that. As always, all the stuff is in the pinned comment or in the description. Right then, so the Christmas special, I really enjoyed the one from last season, Tennant's first full episode, right? So yeah, I'm excited to see how this plays out. First post Rose episode. I'm looking forward to how the Doctor kind of reacts to this, right? To this loss or the separation. So let's get right into it. There she is. Okay, are they gonna show me how she got up there? There she goes.
What? Who are you? Where am I? What? What the hell is this place?
And we're back. Oh, don't do that.
Oh, wait a minute, Don!
Imagine though.
I'm not the first, am I? How many women have you abducted?
Oh.
That's my friend.
Where is she? Popped out for a spacewalk?
She's gone.
How do you mean lost?
Oh.
Who are you getting married to? Sure he's human. It's not a bit of a way with the zip runners for it, is it?
Bigger on the inside. Oh no. I've seen this before.
Turn this camera around right now!
She's a great shouter.
You are kidding me.
Right? That looks great. I've seen it all now. A chase scene.
Is that what you said to her? Your friend? The one you lost? Did she trust you?
Yes, she did. And she is not dead. She is so alive. Now jump!
Wish you had a time machine. Then we could go back and get it right.
Yeah. And how did you get inside the TARDIS? I don't know. What's your job?
She's exposed to something.
Secretary. Nobody gets the secretaries a coffee. And Lance, he's the head of HR. You don't need to bother with me. But it was nice. It was.
Is it Lance? Maybe something. She's good. My dude. Here we go. It could be a cover for something big. Of course. Hold up. Oh. That's gonna keep happening for a little bit, isn't it?
Coming in the sky.
Oh.
Clever. unlock. I shall descend this night.
Whoa, that's a cool design.
Upon this earth.
Mysterious H.C. Clements. Oh, I think he's part of it.
I feel like they've used this set before for something. Maybe the Dalek episode, the first Dalek appearance.
Your people. Who are they? What company do you represent?
Oh, I'm a freelancer, but this lot are rebuilt.
Freelancer.
They've been using the river. Built by laser. 5 downs ago.
Down and down. All the way to the center of the earth.
The core.
Come on, let's
Show yourself.
Who are you with such command? I'm the doctor. Prepare your best medicines, Dr. Man.
Dr. Man.
Sick.
Oh, wow. It's a creepy design. Yeah, Lance.
Good one.
How did you meet him?
The office.
He made you coffee.
Mmm.
What?
It was all there in the job title. The head of human resources.
This time, it's personnel.
But we were getting married.
What are you? A consort?
It's better than a night with her.
Oh, okay.
I love you.
That's what made it easy.
He's got to go.
That's it, Doctor. That's what the Empress can give me. The chance to go out there. To see it. The size of it all.
She's using you, man.
I've always wanted to see this. Donna, going further back than I've ever been before.
Ooh. It was real for her, right?
The key is lost.
Welcome to the creation of the earth. We've gone back 4.6 billion years.
That's the sun. Over there, brand new.
Just beginning to burn. This whole process is beautiful, but only if it's being observed.
Great point.
Have all this.
Now I have measured the bride's catalysis. I can force feed it.
Told you, man.
What's it doing? Exactly what you said.
Oh, is that like built into the core?
They didn't just bury something at the center of the earth. They became the center of the earth.
Whoa.
Just to rock.
But you were quite impolite to your lady friend. The Empress does not approve.
You had it coming, Lance.
My children are climbing toward me.
It's him.
I can find you and your children a place in the universe to coexist. Take that offer and end this now.
Of course she's not going to take it, though.
These men are so fun.
My home planet is far away and long since gone,
Hmm.
but its name lives on. Gallifrey.
Gallifrey. There it is.
I warned you. You did this.
Gallifrey.
No.
Ooh. Great practical effects in this one. Whoa.
Stop now! I don't know. Travel. See a bit more of planet Earth. Walk in the dust.
Well, you could always
Too soon, maybe?
come with me.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't.
No, that's fine.
No, but really. That place was flooding and burning and they were dying and you stood there like, I don't know,
She's not made for that.
a stranger. And then you made it snow. I mean, you scared me to death.
Fine. All right then, but you go first. Better warn them, and don't say I'm a Martian. I just have to park her.
Nah, he's gonna zoom off, isn't he?
I'll see you in a minute. Blimey, you can shout.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Am I ever going to see you again?
I hope so. I liked her.
Find someone.
I don't need anyone.
Yes, you do. Because sometimes I think you need someone to stop you.
Great point.
What was her name?
Her name was Rose.
And we're back. Right then. I thought that was a great episode to return to. Perhaps not as strong as the last Christmas special. That one was quite good, especially because it had a lot of established characters, right? But this was fun. This was fun nonetheless. I thought it was a good episode to come back to. I felt that Donna made for a great one episode companion of sorts, right? And I do hope she comes back at some point, or makes another appearance at some point, like like a cameo at some point. That last moment got me. That last moment really got me. A teary-eyed doctor finally saying her name out loud, Rose's name out loud. That was a great moment. I really like that the next companion didn't, the next permanent companion or the long-term companion didn't come in so soon after Rose's departure, right? I like that. In that sense, the character of Donna made for a great bridge of sorts, right? A temporary companion to kind of bridge the gap. Because I'm guessing, by the end or at some point in the next episode, he's probably going to run into who might end up being the next companion, right? So I like that it didn't jump right to the next companion, but took a bit of a detour of sorts. And throughout the episode, a few times throughout the episode, his mind kind of lingered back to Rose, or things reminded him of Rose. And that's going to happen. Of course, that's going to happen. And I'm interested to see how long this goes on for, or like how long the show kind of still kind of has Rose in his headspace. And at what point are they just going to completely move on from Rose? Because they have to at some point, right? But I think it's the right idea, or it's the right choice to give him a few episodes to kind of kind of try to get over the sadness and the grief. So it is the first time I get to see how the Doctor deals with the loss of a companion, or a separation from a companion. Now, this is my first experience of it, but like the Doctor's, the show stretches, far back, decades. So I'm sure each Doctor kind of had their own process, right? And, the Doctor did try to bring Donna on as a companion, maybe even for a bit. But, I don't think it was in an attempt to, replace Rose or anything like that. I feel like it was more to kind of, try to get rid of this lingering feeling, this sadness, the grief, right, that he's feeling over Rose. And I think that's all it was. And, you know, in that sense, I think Donna actually did something quite crucial for the Doctor. You know, she made him realize that, you know, it's okay. It's okay to move on. It's okay to, you know, find someone else. And at the same time, you know, cherish the memories he has of Rose, right? And the good times they had together, right? You know, a lot of this episode kind of had some mean-spirited jokes at Donna's expense, right? So at the end, you know, it's Donna who really understands the Doctor's current state. She could tell that he's going through something here, right? That's why she brings up his friend again right at the end there. And you know, she's right. He does need a companion. As much as he likes to think that he'll be fine, you know, just fine by himself, he needs a companion, a human companion for that matter. Now, that being said, of course, it has to be the right person, the right companion, because once again, this episode showcased that the Doctor's lifestyle is, you know, far too chaotic and far too, you know, dangerous for most people, for most humans. You know, Donna was frightened by some of his behavior and his demeanor and his response to situations, right? Of course, it differed from her response to situations, and she didn't really like that. You know, again, it frightened her. But you know, she pretty much thought it was a mental lifestyle, and in that sense, people like Rose are like an outlier, right? Or any of the past companions, for that matter. There are humans, you know, there's a select few, there's a handful that are able to, you know, kind of adapt to the Doctor's lifestyle for a time. Like I said, you know, it should be a special part of your life, not your life. And there are people out there that are able to, you know, make it a special part of their life, and go on with the Doctor as a companion. But again, you know, it has to be the right person, you know, and this episode showed that it can't just be anyone, you know, as depicted by Donna just outright declining, you know, the offer because, you know, she felt that it was too much. Now let's talk about one of the most exciting parts of this episode, this name drop, right? Gallifrey, his home planet. So I finally get something concrete about his past. And, you know, I've been hoping to learn about his past for these past 2 seasons now. You know, they've sprinkled things here and there, but, you know, this was the most significant piece of information they've given me so far. They also mentioned the fall of Arcadia, or the Doctor mentioned the fall of Arcadia in, I believe it was, the season finale, right? Season 2 season finale. But yeah, you know, this is exciting because, you know, this aspect of the show, you know, his past, it's one of the most exciting parts, or one of the most exciting prospects of the show. And history and lore is always, you know, some of the most exciting parts of a story, in my opinion, at least. You know, Dan Brown's once said that suspense is all about making a sort of promise to the readers or your reader, telling them that you know something they don't. But I promise I'll let you know, or I'll tell you if you keep going. I've always loved that. And, you know, this Gallifrey name drop certainly has me excited because, you know, it means that I'll probably get more, right? The fact that they've finally, you know, given me the name of his home planet, you know, it's a good sign. It's a good sign of things to come. So I'm excited about that. You know, powerful revelations can come from backstory, you know, previous significant events in the lives of, you know, these characters, revealed at critical moments, right? To, you know, to create turning points and, you know, give more context to the story, or that aspect of the story. So yeah, you know, this is really exciting, and hopefully I get some more throughout this season. So at a point in this episode, I saw the Doctor's darker side again, and I must say I do find that side of him fascinating. You know, for the most part, he's, you know, this playful, bubbly, almost childlike demeanor about him, right? But, you know, that darker side is lurking beneath. And, you know, I was just speaking of his past, and, you know, him being the last of his kind and losing everyone he ever knew. It's understandable that there is this ruthless, serious side to him, right? You know, he's battle hardened over time, and he has an immense amount of experiences over his substantial lifetime, right? There's a balance to him, right? You know, and I saw both sides of him in the last Christmas special as well. You know, Harriet Jones made him really angry. So yeah, you know, I do find that side of him fascinating, to be honest. You know, he was fair to the Empress, right? He did give her an out, you know, a chance to relocate to a secluded planet, you know, and he gave her a chance, but she declined. She declined, and, you know, the doctor had no qualms about what had to be done next, right? And, you know, there's this moment as the Empress is screaming, "My children," and there's a shot of the doctor, and there's like fire and explosions around him, you know, and he's stoic and definitive in his stance, right? The wrath of the doctor, on display, on full display. You know, and at one point Donna is, you know, asking him to stop, and, you know, it kind of goes into a close-up of his face, and yeah, he was not in a forgiving mood, not at all. So yeah, that side of him, it comes out. Sometimes people or things or aliens, other beings, bring that side out of him. And, you know, near the conclusion of the episode, Donna did say that you need someone to stop you, right? She saw, you know, in the small amount of time she spent with the doctor, she saw that, you know, it was enough. It was enough for her to see that he does need someone to be there, you know, to kind of reel him back in at times. Yeah, I think that's about it for the episode. You know, I thought there's some great practical effects near the conclusion. You know, the flooding and the explosions, and, you know, earlier on the you know, the TARDIS car chase. Oh man, that was great fun. And, you know, visually impressive as well. You know, I think the CGI looked quite nice, quite good for the time. Okay, so if you enjoyed that, consider dropping a like. Consider subscribing. There are scheduled releases now on my channel. If you check out the pinned comment, you'll see the day Doctor Who is going to be uploaded. I'm not sure at this point, but I'll have a schedule figured out by the time this goes up, so you could check it out below. Yeah, and once again, thank you to all the patrons. And if you would like early access to the next episode, you can go to Patreon right now and check out the next episode. And also there's a timer-based full length, so you could check that out if you would like to, you know, check out my reaction to the full episode. So yeah, that's about it. You know, I'm really excited to be back. This is actually the first this is the first thing I'm recording for my, you know, return to YouTube. So, you know, it's exciting. It's really exciting. Yeah, so thanks for checking that out. Hopefully I see you soon. Take it easy.
Peace.